So where we are in human neuroscience now is to think of brain function much more in terms of networks than isolated regions that do things. And so neuroscientists over the last couple of decades have started to map out different brain networks. We've identified the classical ones that do things like vision and hearing and movement. But we've also identified higher level networks that do things like thinking or attention, or arguably even higher level than that, self-reflection, imagination, the ability that may be unique to our species to project ourselves outside of the present moment, to imagine what our future might be like. Even beyond our lifetime, and also to reflect on our past. And the brain system and network that seems to underlie that function is something that we call the default mode network. If we really manage to focus on the breath in a mindful way, then you would see the default mode network drop in its activity levels. And it's also something that we seem to see under psychedelics, that this network kind of disengages, its integrity also breaks down. People describe with psychedelics, as they do with very deep meditations, that the self can dissolve, disintegrate. In fact, that state of no self is sort of the foundation of Buddhism in many ways, that an awakening happens when one can achieve a state of no self. And the self is the collective product, really, of all the stories that that others have told about us, that we tell ourselves, and we do that in a very habitual way, in a way we're always doing it, and it gives us a sense of confidence often, even if that depiction of ourselves is negative.